Also, Truth Team. So last night we got sad breaking news that rapper Young Scooter had passed away. Remember, it was reports the police shot him, this and that, and we ultimately found out that the police wasn't even involved in a shooting that included Young Scooter, but that he didn't even pass away from a shot or a gun wound. And we were all like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? And y'all already know my conspiracy sector of the Truth Team is already at work. So y'all know I got to do my behind the scenes things to bring the right information to you guys so we can have the conversation. But the questions that we have may not be answered for a minute. And you may be like, Mickey, what you talking about? Let's get into it.
We have Mickey Truth.
Who is this? You got Mickey Truth kicked out.
Shout out Mickey.
Let's get one thing clear. This your girl, Mickey Truth.
Right now in the city of Atlanta, where just minutes ago, Atlanta police held a news conference about the death of a 39-year-old man, Kenneth Bailey, also known as rapper Young Scooter. 11 Alive's Cody Alcorn is live for us tonight right outside of Atlanta Police Headquarters. Cody, you just stepped out of that briefing from police. A lot going on tonight. What have you learned?
Well, Jennifer, the main thing we want to set straight here, the lieutenant over homicide with Atlanta police saying they did not, in fact, shoot Young Scooter. They say there were no shots fired during this ordeal tonight on William Nye Drive. I believe we have a live look at that scene right now. What Atlanta police say did happen this evening is that they were responding to a call from a home there on William Nye Drive involving a disturbance with weapons. As officers got on scene, they got reports that there was a woman involved in this, possibly shots fired, and that she was taken back into the home. However, at this hour, they cannot find that woman. What they did find in the home were two male suspects. One of those males returned from the home after running away. That second suspect never returned, and we're told as he was making his way from that home, he actually jumped two fences. It was during one of those jumps he landed and somehow broke a leg. Some were hearing initial reports it was a femur. Again, we don't know the details of exactly the injuries, but tonight the medical examiner says a cause and manner of death have not been confirmed. But again, this is now confirmed to be Bailey, a based rapper here in Atlanta known as Young Scooter. While there are reports coming in from across the country tonight that Atlanta police shot this rapper, they say that is in fact not true. And the GBI has been requested to that scene that you're looking at, William Nye Drive, to give a third-party investigation. But again, to walk you through, there's a lot of confusion tonight with this story. APD responded to that home involving a weapons dispute. At some point, they got a report shots were fired. And again, a woman might have been taken in the home when officers got there. They did not find that. They say those two men ran from the home. One returned to that house. The other one, who was Young Scooter, again, jumped two fences. And during that run over those fences, he fell. And what we heard originally was fractured or broke his femur. He was rushed to Grady, where he died there in the ER. So again, a lot to still uncover on this situation, but Atlanta police wanted to make it very clear tonight. They are saying their officers did not fire a weapon and that Young Scooter died as he was fleeing from that scene on William Nye Drive. Of course, for his family, a heartbreaking situation and a very active investigation going on out there, not only with Atlanta police, but also with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations. They will do an independent investigation and release those findings in the coming weeks or months. But Jennifer.
Hey, and I'm going to stop it there because that's where I'm headed with it, Truth Team. Y'all know we have worked with the GBI in the past as far as information on a previous content case that we worked, King Von. And it took years to get to where we got to finally get the details we needed. So that brings me to what the GBI has to say, okay? So let's get into that. according to the GBI, they posted this press release as of today, March 29th. It says, at the request of the Atlanta Police Department, GBI agents are investigating an in-custody death in Atlanta, Georgia. Edward Bailey, age 39, of Atlanta, Georgia, died from the incident. Preliminary information indicates that on March 28th, 2025, shortly after 5 p.m., the Atlanta Police Department received a 911 call about a domestic dispute involving gunfire at a home on William 9 Drive. When officers arrived, a man later identified as Bailey ran out of the home. Officer pursued him as he jumped over fences into adjacent yards before taking him into custody. Officers noticed that Bailey's leg was bleeding and provided medical aid before taking him to a local hospital where he was pronounced dead. Bailey was taken to the Fulton County Medical Examiner Office for autopsy. The GBI is conducting an independent investigation. Once complete, the case file will be given to the Fulton County District Attorney Office for review. And that's going to take a while. Y'all already know. So, it's definitely a battle and a race for body cam footage, for sure. I mean, y'all already know how that goes. However, it's not going to be anytime soon. It's not going to be today. It's not going to be tomorrow. It's probably not going to be next week, because they're not going to release the actual body count that we want to see, okay, until this GBI investigation is over with. Now, I personally, call it conspiracy or whatever. Y'all know I don't really do conspiracy, but I got questions. Because who called 911? First and foremost, to say that, right? Secondly, was the house a trap house or something? Because for niggas just to take off running in a regular situation is weird. So it seemed like what the fuck was going on at that house, okay? Thirdly, why would one dude come back? Now, that's a strange one. Now, y'all know I get all my information from TV. But normally when you run from the police, you don't come back, right? Because obviously it was a reason why you ran. As far as him breaking his leg, whether it was a femur, whether it was an artery, I can see that happening. I'm gonna tell y'all this, okay? Growing up, jumping fences, hopping fences, was definitely something we did as a kid. Yes, make the truth to jump the fence. I could never hop a fence, and it's the difference for those who don't know. Jump a fence, you can get up on the fence and jump over. Hop a fence, like my cousin used to do, that, both feet over and just hop it. Never could do that. Even in my skinnier days, never could do that. I could jump one. Now, the reason why I believe the artery thing, because, especially if it's like one of them old school fences, the little pointy things. Hell, how many of y'all that done jump a fence before and got caught? Your pants that got caught on it, your shirt that got caught on it. So I can see this shit getting hold to your leg and hitting the wrong spot, okay? I also can see him breaking his leg also, because jumping over a fence, especially in a rush, and you mean to jump down the wrong way. Oh, you know what I'm saying? So I could see that being plausible. Now, this is where my conspiracy theory, I guess in my mind, will come in at. When police come, especially when they got to chase you, and they get up on, they mad. Like, nigga, ooh, when I get to your ass, you got me out here running with all this shit on, I'm going to beat your ass when I get to you, right? So it leads me to wonder what really happened once they got to him. Because they say, yeah, they realized he was bleeding or whatever. Niggas be like, man, I'm hurt. Shut the fuck up. And hey, I'm talking about ain't none of this real as far as my examples. But you know what I'm saying? Police be putting on maneuvers, putting they knee in your neck, your back, all that. So that leaves me kind of questioning, like, how serious did you take the injury at that moment? You know what I'm saying? Like, how serious did you take it as far as applying pressure and all that originally? Was there a situation where y'all was doing y'all roughneck stuff, and then all of a sudden when you try to lift them up, you realize, oh shit, something ain't right, So I wonder in that amount of time would that have made a difference in saving his life? His son did speak out, and he was on, and I saw it last night, but I said I wanted to wait until today when I did the video, and he was on the line on like, fuck the police, y'all ain't, you know what I'm saying, let me back there, which, you know, in our mind at the time, you know, we want to be back there, but you can't go back there. But he also said the police was lying and shit. And one thing we don't know, they do kind of stretch the truth, because we saw it in Rich Homie Quan when they know that boy was dead. But of course, they couldn't officially say. So maybe it was a situation they couldn't officially say. But I'm interested in finding out exactly what happened in that moment. That's why I want to get the body cam. But once I found out that GBI was in it, I said, yeah, it's going to be a minute before we get that. It's not going to be a situation like Rich Homie Quan. We can get it within a month. So, hey, that's where my mind is at with it, y'all. So, y'all let me know how y'all feeling about it. Do y'all agree with me? Is it some things y'all want to know more about? Let me know in the comments so we can talk about it, okay? With that being said, like, comment, share, subscribe, tell a friend to pull up on your girl Mickey Truth. I'll catch you on the next one. And like I said throughout the video, that's my opinion. And if you don't like it, guess what?
I'm like, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah.
Hold on, wait, before I go, y'all make sure y'all tap in with me to book your slot. A lot of y'all be hitting me up on Instagram and the email wanting to just talk about content, whether you're an up-and-coming content creator or somebody just got questions about cases or whatever. Book your consultation with me now. The information is on the screen. Hey, make sure you get your slot, because my slots be filling up fast.
This is the weakest, give a fuck about what they scream.
Holla!
Shout out Mickey. Mickey, you gonna be big. Like,
Yeah,
I'm
trying to conquer the world, coming from where I come from.
Hey, this your girl Mickey Truth, #1 blogger in South Carolina.